Okay, now what we're going to be looking at here is a section that goes this far. We're going to look at, I'll play through how far we're going to go, and then we'll start breaking it down. Okay, that's how far we're going to go. So let's see what's going on here. Well, let's take the left hand first. Find middle C, which is here. You're going to be on octave C's, an octave below that. Pinky and thumb. That's where your first position is. Now, actually, I've already lied to you at least once because your first note's going to be a B flat, but it's a C chord over a B flat bass. So here's what the left hand is going to be doing. I'm going to play it once so that you can see it, and then we'll actually break it down. So 1, 2, boom, dum, dum. Okay. So what's happening is we're going dum 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 da dum 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 dum. We're replacing the bass drum, the kick drum, with the rhythm there. So we start on B flats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Down to an A. 2. So every 1, 2, and 3, and A, 2, and 3, 4. From A to G, and we change the rhythm just slightly. So instead of 1, and 3, and 1, and 3, 4, down to G, then back up to C, and we resume 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2. Okay? So B flat, and 3, 4, and A, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then you repeat it. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and... Okay, so let me play that slow once or twice, and then I'll show you the right hand, and we'll work on them together. 2, 3, boom, 1, 2, and okay. One more time, and then we'll look at the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 1, So let's take a look at the right hand. The right hand comes in, and we play a little pickup that goes. Now what is that? They're sixths. So your pinky's on middle C, and your thumb is on the E below it. And it's 1, 2, and on 3 it's a triplet. 1, 2, triplet. 1, 2, 3, triplet. Okay? However you like to count it. Some people like to say triplet, triplet. Some people like to say 3 triplet, 3 triplet. I don't really care. I'm not the triplet police. But that's where it comes in, is on the count of 3. And it's C and E, followed by D and F, and then E and G. 3 triplet. Now what happens there is you go to an F chord, A, C, and F. Okay? And then down to a C chord, which is G, C, and E. Then it goes to a C chord, which is E, C, or E, G, and C. So we went bum, bum, C chord, and then back to this F chord again, which is A, C, and F, and back to here, G, C, and E. Okay, so far what we've done is go. And then it simply goes to, on the count of 4, a G chord, G, B, and D. And then on 1, you go to this C chord, which is E, G, and C. Okay, and it kind of holds for a second. So let's look at that with the left hand. Watch how this plays together. 1, 2. Let's look at that again. Once again, 1, 2, 3, triplet. Now what happens at this point is a little thing where we go. So we've gone. Okay. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, bum, 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 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. 4 and ba da ba ba da ba. Starting actually on the count of 4. 4 and da. So what it is, it's an F chord, A, C, and F, ba da ba, and then it goes to a C chord, G, C, and E, ba da ba, ba da ba, ba da ba. Slower. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 on this chord, ba da ba, then 3 on this chord, ba da ba. So watch how that plays in with the left hand. We're going to do the whole line up to that point. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry. 1, 2. You're repeating it, so ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. So it's 4 and da, 1. Okay, and then you're back on the count of 3. It's 4 and da, 3 and da, da, da. So it comes right back into that, and you're just repeating the exact same line. So here's what the whole line looks like from the very beginning to the very end of this section. 1, 2. So let's take that a couple of times through, and I'm going to show you one last little thing you can do just before you come into the next section. 1, 2. notice how what I did was I took this F chord and went ba-da on the count of 4. Ba-da. And it's not even an and, I believe. I think that's actually a 16th note. Ba-da. So like one-a, one-e, one-e and a. So I never really liked counting that much. I like to feel it, but I'm trying, for those of you that like to have it subdivided, I hope I'm not confusing you more. If I am, I'm sorry. That was a very, very sad face I just made. I'm aware of that. But anyway, so just watch and listen here a little bit. I'm going to play it slow, and that'll be the end of this line. 1, 2, 3, triplet. 1, 2. Again, slow. 1, 2, 3. One more time slow, then I'll play it at regular speed and we're going to move on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and at full speed it looks like this. 1, 2. Okay, see you in the next section. We're going to look at the verses.